Hello everyone, I am Michael from Malta Block. I will be showing you about Sqrl wallet today. I am also the founder of Telos 21 Zephyr, Malta Block DSP, and Malta Block Guild. And I have been with the Telos and the EOS.io community since the very early days. Now, Sqrl wallet is the most widely used wallet on Telos, and it's developed by our friends Marlon and his team at ZenBlocks. So let me share my screen with you here. ZenBlocks is founded by Marlon and Praveen. Marlon has been very early contributor and exceptionally talented person who has contributed a lot to the Telos community. Now I am presenting Sqrl wallet today, which is very useful. The Sqrl wallet started out as a fork of EOS voter way back, I think even before the Telos mainnet was launched. And since then, I think the code base has diverged far from the EOS voter. To download the Sqrl wallet, you can go to the sqrlwallet.io. Here is the website for this. And you have different flavors you can download: Mac OS, Windows, or Linux. As soon as you click on this, you should be able to download the latest version of this. I already have it, so I'm going to cancel this. Now, once you download and install, you can create a new account using the Sqrl wallet. So here we have, let me show it the full screen here. So there is if you don't have a Telos account already, you can create a new wallet when you install the Sqrl wallet onto your computer. Now I already have a account and I have already imported the private key for that. So I'm going to show you, some of the features and some of the cool things that you can do with Sqrl wallet. So the first thing you'd see is this one is a feature I didn't see in any other wallet so far. So here you can upload a avatar for yourself. So if you click on this, and you will get a pop-up which says you can choose any file, and if you do choose a file, it's going to be recorded onto the IPFS, and there's also going to be an entry onto the blockchain itself. I created and uploaded an avatar for this. Let me show you here. So this is an account I created yesterday for this demo, Sqrl demo 1111. So here we go. So this is an account I created yesterday. It's a new account, and as you can see, when I uploaded my avatar, it's on the blockchain itself. So that's and the hash of that is stored into the IPFS. Now there are a lot of things that we can do with Sqrl, but I'm going to go through some of the basic things that we would want to do. The first thing we would want to do would be to either stake the tokens, unstake the tokens, vote for block producers, some of the common features. So I'm just going to go through some of these. Many of you may already are familiar with this, but if there is someone new, it is going to be very useful for them. So let's go through one by one. Now to transfer, no, I forgot to mention about this Sqrl token here. Now Sqrl token was airdropped by the ZenBlock team. It was airdropped at a 1-to-1 ratio. Now Sqrl token is unique in the sense that one token will give you access to one transaction. It covers the CPU and the net resources. So you no longer have to worry about whether there is enough CPU or net. So let's see how all this goes. So first, let's go to on this side of the screen. You have all these features, but none of these, as you see, are activated yet because Sqrl wallet has the Sqrl tokens, and as you consume these tokens, it unlocks a variety of these VIP features. So we have this Sqrl telos is VIP4, swap tokens is VIP1. And here you can get more information about the token itself and all the features that it unlocks. It has basically five tiers, and as you use more and more Sqrl tokens, you can unlock more of these VIP features. Now, going to the usual transactions that we normally do. What do we normally use a wallet for? We use it to send some tokens. We can use it to receive tokens, and we can also use it to stake the telos, as well as we can use it for depositing into Rex to earn the Rex dividends. So let's go with few of the things that we normally do here. So let me go to here, stake telos. So right now we have, this is staked while creating the account. So this is a free account that was created with the help from the telos grant. The first 1 million accounts are free. So everyone can create a free telos account, and they can do it as soon as you install the Sqrl wallet. And when you create this account, you also get 5 Sqrl as a way of appreciation, and also which you can use for regular transactions. So let's see here, balances. Now I have this much here, stake telos. So this is the feature where you can manage stake. So let's do here. So I'm going to stake, let's say 0.25 telos for CPU and 0.25 telos for net. So this is just a basic transaction that we're doing. Confirm. And it should go through very quickly. Let's see. There we go. So it's done. So now let's check this on blocks. Let's check the same transaction on blocks. So here we are with Sqrl. So let me refresh my screen. And there we go here. So we just staked 0.25 to CPU, 0.25 to net, and and you can also see that the total amount staked is 0.5. And here is this transaction did require CPU and net, and this was paid by using Sqrl. So if you have Sqrl tokens, you don't need to worry about covering the CPU and the net resources for your transactions. So the next thing that we can do is we will take this the telos that we staked and we move it into Rex. This is very useful, as many of you may know already. If your telos is in Rex, it is not able to vote for any of the worker proposals or any of the other votes that are counted. But one way to vote for a worker proposal system, for example, is to take your telos out of the Rex, stake it to a CPU and net. After you vote, you can move it back into Rex almost immediately. And I'm going to show you how. So right now, we staked about 0.5 telos, both for CPU and net, right? So we can take it directly from the stake into the Rex. So let's go here. So we are able to, we can unstake this 0.25 and lend to telos in net directly. So let me go here. Telos. Maybe it does need a larger balance. Let's check. Okay, so let me go back to this wallet and see if I can stake the rest of it. So we have liquid balance of 5 telos, 0.5. So we are going to update the balance. So let's see here. So transactions are confirmed. So now let's go back to the script T-Rex here. Unstake and lend Delos. For some reason, it's not active. So in T-Rex view, we have deposit telos for renting. So this is if you have liquid telos, withdraw telos from lending, lend deposited, unstake and lend. So this should usually work, but maybe it's looking for a minimum amount. But for some reason it's inactive. But that would be the way to do that. Let's go back to the main screen here. So that's about staking, which at least went through. Now to receive tokens, you have this. That's the name of your wallet. This is a very useful feature. I always copy and paste the name of the wallet so that there is no spelling errors. Because if you misspell an account name, for example, you can send the funds to a wrong account, and that has happened to many people. So it's always best to check the account with the block explorer. For myself, as a best practice, before I send a token to any account, for example, I always type the account in a block explorer like blocks and make sure that that account exists and it's the right chain that we want to send to. And then I copy and paste it into the wallet. So now, how do we, so let me send a token for here. So I'm going to send tokens. So we can send Telos, we can send any of the tokens. So right now, we don't have any liquid Telos here. So I'm going to send a Sqrl token. So let's see. I'm going to send one Sqrl token to a account. Let's see which account we can send to. We will send to we can send it to 21 Zephyr one. So I'm going to copy this here and I'm going to go here. Let me make it big screen. So destination account. There we go. It's for demo. Confirm. Confirm. And there you go. It's as simple as that. It was very fast, and that's the beauty of all EOS IO chains, and especially Telos. There is no lag time. Your transaction is immediately processed. So if you go back here, let's go back to the demo account. Here we are, the Sqrl demo. So we sent one token to 21 Zephyr, and here you go. And this transaction was also paid for by Sqrl. So that's as easy as sending a token. So from here, we have many other features here I wanted to touch base on. So we went briefly to the Rex. Now on the top portion of this wallet, we have the you can add new wallets by going into the tools section. So many of us have many accounts. So if you want to import a new wallet, for example, or new account, for example, you would go from here. It would be import account, and here you would need to enter the private key for the account that you're importing, and that would show up right here. Now, in the governance section, we have many of the features that we normally use. Now, you can, from here, you can use it for voting. For example, you can vote for 30 block producers. So let's check the block producers that we want to vote. Let's check all the top 30 block producers. And so that's 13. And we can go ahead and vote. And again, this is a very simple, seamless process. The UI is very nice with Sqrl, and that's what I like. The ease of using. If you spend maybe a few minutes with the wallet, you would feel very comfortable using it in your daily transactions. So we selected the 30 block producers. So we are going to vote for this, submit votes, and there we go. It should confirm in just a few seconds. So it is submit votes. Transactions are confirmed. So let's check this on blocks again. So it should show up here in just a second. There we go. So we voted for the 30 block producers, and here is the JSON data for all the block producers that we voted. It's very, very nice and very, very clean user interface. From there, let's see what else we can do here. So if you don't want to do the research to select the block producers yourself, you can always choose a proxy. And that's the second tab here on the second tab on the screen. So let me see here. Yes, there we go. So the first one is the block producers, and the second one is the proposals. Second one is the proxies, where you can choose any of the proxies that you need. And there are many good proxies that you can choose from who do all the research for you and select the best block producers. Now, you can also vote to the worker proposal from here. This is one of the very nice features. So let's see, we have this is showing all the active proposals here. So let's select the scatter worker proposal fund here. Now we can see a brief idea about what this is about. This is from the scatter team. They are requesting 50,000 telos. The vote started today. Oh, that's nice. And the voting ends on 19th. So we have so far this is the amount of people, this is about 696,000 yes votes so far. Scatter is a nice project. So I think we will vote yes for this. Vote yes. And it should be done. So it's as simple as that. So it's really a very user-friendly wallet. Now we can see all this on the blockchain. So if I refresh the screen, I should get this here. There we go. So we voted for, it's just showing the ID, direction is 1, but we voted for the scatter proposal as a yes for the worker proposal. Now, another very cool thing about this is you can submit a new proposal here. For those of you who are working on a worker proposal, CJ is going to be talking maybe in the next session. I think she's going to go into in-depth detail about how to submit a good worker proposal for the Telos works. But once you have the proposal ready, submitting that is very easy. And special thanks to Marlon, he has made it so easy that you don't have to worry about any of the complexities. So once you have, let's say, you have a PDF document for your proposal, and then you log into your Telos wallet, that is the Sqrl wallet, and you just come to the. So if you look here on the top, we are in the governance tab, and under that we are under the proposals tab. So once you are here, you just click on the submit new proposal. So choose a file. Hopefully it is a PDF file. Let's select. Yeah, it should be a PDF file, and you should have a proposal title. I'm not going to submit this, but this is just going to be a demo. Or maybe I can. It's just going to be a demo. So let's say. Telos demo proposal title, requested amount is 1, and recipient, this would be the account for which you would receive the telos. Cycles is the number of cycles you would want to receive the funds. But I think the latest thinking is not to submit any proposals for many cycles, but it's just going to be the current cycle. So there is going to be a minimum of 50,000 telos requested. It's going to be 3% of the proposal amount is a submission fee, and you should have that in your account. So once you have all that, you're just going to click the confirm button, and it's going to upload this into the IPFS, as well as there will be a record of this on the blockchain itself. So it has been made very, very easy and simple for all the users. Now going into, so you have other tabs here. The TF voting is for the Telos Foundation. The ratify is another way where you can propose, you can put forward a proposal for community to vote on, and we have done a couple of those here already. And there is also a section with all the documents that's relevant to Telos. So here you have the agreement, you have the arbitration, we have the reg producer. So there's a lot of documents that are all stored in one place for us to see. Now under the tools section, you can add a custom token. I remember when Sqrl was started initially, we just had a few tokens and we had to add everything manually. But right now, everything is pulled automatically, most of them at least. And if it's a new token, you may have to add that manually here as a custom token, which is quite easy to do. So we have already so many tokens that are live here on the Sqrl wallet. Now, the same wallet, you can also use it for US mainnet, as well as you can also use it for Wax too, Wax mainnet as well. So you can, this is a multi-purpose, multi-chain wallet, which is compatible with with both the US mainnet as well as the Wax mainnet. If there is anything specific you would want me to cover, please put that in the chat box or ask me a question, and I will be able to do that for you. The other thing I would like to show you is permissions. Now, this is a unique feature for all the USIO chains, and especially for Telos. Now, right now, as you can see on the top here, I am logged in with the Sqrl demo 111 active key. So I'm logged in with the active key, and the active key can perform all the actions. It can do almost everything on the account except changing the owner key. So it's not necessarily a good best practice to use it for everything. Let's say, for example, all you need to do is to vote. Then you can create a permission just for creating the vote. So now I'm going to do a vote permission. So let's see. So this is a permission just for vote. It's a new permission, and the active permission is the parent. And then we go here, we just link this to the vote producer. So we will need to add a key. So let me create a key. So that's also an important thing to know, how to create keys. So let's go here. And you have the key generator here. So this is also very, very nice, very useful feature. So here we can create the keys. So here we have a set of public key and a private key. So I'm going to create a couple of keys, and I'm going to copy this to the clipboard. So let me paste it somewhere. So I have it for my reference. And from here, okay, so let's see, I'm going to paste this here. Now, we need a public key for our vote permission. So I'm going to take it here. So let's go back to the permissions. So we are setting a new permission just for voting. So I am going to call this permission voter. The parent of this permission is active, and we are going to link this to the vote producer action. Oh, and we need to add a key here. So let's see. So new permission, voter, vote producer, add key. Let me see if I can do it on on blocks. So let's take 1 second here. I'm going to log in. Excuse me. So we are in the blocks now. So let me create a new permission. So we are going to create a new permission here, permission 3. We'll call it voter. Parent is going to be active. And we need to add a key for this. Add key, so that's that. Save permission. Perfect. So we created a new permission. Now we are going to link that permission to the vote producer. So let's make sure what we have here first. So we have 3 keys. So we have this voter key. So we are going to link that to the vote producers. So it's going to be voter. Contract name is going to be USIO. And it's going to be, let's check, vote producer. I mean to just check the name of the contract here, just to make sure that I'm doing the right thing there. USIO. There you go. So here we have actions. So we are going to link our key to this vote producer action here. So we are going to go back here. Vote producer, link auth. And it should bring up the Sqrl wallet here, approve. There we go. So let's see let's see the structure of our key here. So we have 3 keys. We have a owner key, we have an active key, and we have a voter key. And the only thing that can do is to vote for block producers. So now we are going to import this key into Sqrl, and we will use that key for voting. So let's go to this wallet feature here. We need to go to the tools, manage wallet, and we are going to import the key. So I need the private key for this. So let me go back here. So it was on this place. So the private key for this is here. You have to be extremely careful with your private keys. So it should never be visible to the public, but this is a demo. So I'm showing you just how it's done. So here you can see that this key is connected to the Sqrl demo voter permission. So we are going to import this. And here we go. So now we should have a key that will only do one action, and it's only going to vote and nothing else. So we're going to use this wallet. So it's going to ask for the password again. Here we go. Author. So now we are logged in with this voter function. Now let's go ahead to the wallet here. Let's say you have this key and you want to send tokens, for example. Let's do the same thing that we did before. But this time it should fail because the key, we are not logged in with the right key. So it should not be able to see this. This is not active at all. So we get the error message because it's an unauthorized error. So the only thing this key can do is to vote. And this is a very important and unique feature because we can create a key for every action that's on a contract. So if you spend more time with it, you can make your account very secure so that only you can transfer the tokens, only you can stake or unstake the tokens. It's a very, very useful feature to have. So now this key can vote for block producers. That's the only thing that it can do. So we're going to go ahead and vote. We are going to change. A small. We'll make a small change. We'll change from the last one to here, and let's go and submit these votes. It should go through now because we have the right key for this permission. There we go. And it should be it is still looking for the active for some reason. Let me see if I can do it on blocks. So here we are, we have the key set up properly. So let's log in here with the new account. So we have Sqrl's voter. So this is what we want. Approve. So we are in this new with the new key now. So let's see if it goes through from here. So we have 30. So we'll just take one off somewhere, and we'll just make one small change somewhere here in the end. So let's see here. And let's see if we can vote this here. So it's approve. Active permission voter, but does not have signature state. Well, that's the idea. There is some slight problem with this, but that's the quick way to change the signatures, change the keys to use it for any of the actions you'd like to perform. So we went through most of the features on Sqrl. If you have any specific questions, please let me know. As you can see, it's very, very easy to use, very clean user interface. And with the Sqrl token, you can perform all the actions, and you don't have to worry about any of the resources like CPU and net.